God, children of the Most High God. And I ain't talking about just anybody. Children of the Most High God. The ones who decide to say, hey, you know what? My life needs to change. And I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it for the better of me and everyone around me. I'm going to change my life because it's the better for me. And all my haters, all my envious backbiters, the ones who squinch their eyes when they look at me, they will put their head down in shame. Because they know I am humble. I am truly humble. And nothing they do is not going to get under my skin because I'm very aware already of what you're doing. I already know what you're about to do, how you're trying to do it, but you don't understand. Lord Betrayal tricked you into doing it. To even the thought of it, just bringing it up in your mind, just coming across your brain waves. All of a sudden you want to do something wrong to a child of the Most High. And that's when you know that's a testimony of you already being protected, because how you know? That in itself gave you a picture and a feeling of how this person feel without you even, it's like an aha moment, like, aha. So that's why they doing this. And that's why they doing that. But you never ask yourself, where did it come from? Yes, you are blessed with your own common sense. But where did the root of the warning sign of these individuals that you deal with daily in life, these brothers and sisters of humanity you deal with, some you don't even cross their paths, but they just got their energies are so negative that you gonna feel it. But how you know? Because the Almighty Creator is showing signs to all of us in so many ways, but we are so busy in society, we can't take time out to listen. We don't. If you only know how many stories that was written in these books, that was told to us, what they said we done to each other, if you only know the truth of what's really going on, if you find out, you will be so mad, and you will say, oh my God, they're destroying the heavens itself. They're destroying your everyday heavens. When you find out how they truly are destroying your everyday heavens and giving you these fears of the natural world, they got you stuck on Blair Witch. You don't want to go in the woods. They got you scared on Jason. You worried about a dude with a hockey mask and something to hurt you with. They make you don't want to go to sleep, Freddy. You can't go in the woods and you can't go to sleep. Then you don't want to ride by the cornfields, children of the corn. All they teach is fear because they know already you are safe. But when you give it up and you put that energy into Lord Betrayal, because anything down person and negative is the devil. Anything of the red dragon, anything that's not of happiness and light and love is the devil. I'm not saying try to make yourself happy, but most things that is negative, most things that we try not to pay attention to, that we know is dangerous for us, And time fly by, we have another individual dressed in white telling us, hey, Blase Squaje, you've been diagnosed with this, because we knew the whole time what we was doing was wrong. So that is a spiritual suicide. You know what you're doing wrong to your flesh. People actually stand out on corners, you hear me, and rent their flesh. And another individual with a soul driving their flesh wants to feed their flesh, pick that individual up in the mobile, go somewhere off in the duck off, and do their things in the flesh. Now, the male who picked up the female who sells her flesh because her soul is satisfied of a feeling that she gets from the heroin needle that goes in her arm. But this guy, he's satisfied with the lust that he can't do these things with his wife at home. So what he does, go out in the street and he rents some flesh. But his flesh been everywhere. Everywhere. That's why you know it's a spiritual world. You see a person on crack, they just want to get their soul feeling so right with this thing that make them feel good for a couple of minutes. But look at their flesh for hours, starving themselves, not taking care of their outer selves because they're trying to feed that sensation in their souls, that high. You know what I mean? So children of the Most High, the best thing you can do right now is satisfy your soul in a spiritual way, and you will satisfy the flesh. You will respect your flesh. You wouldn't care about how somebody feel because you're covered. Sisters, you wouldn't care. You care about what the Creator feels. You care about what your king man feels, your kingdom spouse. You worry about your other half, how he feel, sisters. If you start worrying about how everybody else feel, then you still into the world. Why you worried about how tight your jeans is? Who you trying to entertain if you got a king man? Who you trying to entertain? Being a goddess and a queen is a beautiful thing. Don't be fooled. Society show you, oh, show this, show that, show this. The whole world seen it. Where is the blessings to even lay with you? It's all in the flesh. I keep telling y'all, it's all in the flesh, man. That's why you got racism. You hate this guy for his blue eyes. He hates you for your brown eyes. Hate with your hazel eyes, green, gray, whatever color. Y'all tripping out, and don't even know who started the fight. If you find out certain things and certain tribes found out they didn't do this and other tribes didn't go through that, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed who you actually talking to and working with every day. You'll be so surprised how they lied in these books, how they lied in the movies, how they lied. And as long as you sit there and you absorb this and believe it, your soul's going to go for it and your flesh going to do the same thing as well. It's like fashion. First you want to know why in the hell they wear those jeans cut up like that. Then you start saying, well, I like them, the color of the jeans. Then you start saying, you know what, I want me a pair of them. And now you wearing them. And now you wearing them every day. So now somebody's saying the same thing about you. Why you wear those jeans ripped up like that? You know what, I like the color of those jeans. It's a cycle, man. It's a flesh thing. Righteousness is to control the flesh. Think about that. To control the flesh. Righteousness is to control the flesh. Knowing certain things ain't right for the flesh. You don't love her, and she don't love him, and they still laying down. Sex was actually a natural dance that we be fruitful and multiply, but they commercialized it. They made it lustful. They made it the thing. But it was something that's supposed to be sacred and secret. Because sacred is in the word of secret. And sacred is precious and beautiful. But you got, like I said, you got these sisters out here. If they could have a baby for every time a man lay with them, oh my God. Because they got farmers, different farmers. Farmers who only produce oranges. Farmers who produce only apples. And she is fertile ground. She is the blessed earth. She is Mother Nature. But if she don't know that, man, you're going to have all kind of bad kids, different kids. They don't get along. The DNA ain't right. They ain't friendly with each other. They really gang banging because they got the same mom. They don't have the same dad. I mean, mean, it's not the same daddy. I mean, and that's like Satan having babies and the devil is too. And now they gotta mix amongst each other because some man ain't right and some man is right. So, and if she just choose to lay because she see things that's shiny and bling bling, and she just deceiving herself. It's just like the lady on the corner. Ain't no difference. You know, because she on the corner trying to chase something, and she in the car, or she living with this guy. I know people who done got married for money, man. Like, literally married for money. Everybody know, all the kids know, everybody know, sister know, but the guy don't know nothing. Everybody know the plan and the plot. Married the man for money. He's so in love. Flesh game. You got this pretty wife, but she don't love you. She love what you can do. TV's in every room. She riding a big truck. The last guy she had, he was alright. He was alright. He wasn't you. That's why she married you. Now she's getting the money. Everybody know the kiss that she's giving you at dinner is a fake one. She's a renter. She's a renter wife. You can rent her. Marry for money till your account is gone. This is about the flesh. You got men out here. Men. And like I said, I don't care what people do in their person when they close the door, but you got same-sex men. If that's what you're going to do, that's cool for you. That's great for you. That's your business. You have the right to do what you do. That's your soul right. That's what you do. That's what you own. That's what you about. Cool. But why go mess with a sister and have her thinking that you only into her when you have this guy? And I'm talking about both lovers are going out to women and using them and taking everything from them. Driving the fancy cars, got the nice clothes, the nice shoes, this woman spoils this guy. But he goes right back to his man that he truly loves. And they decorate each other. And yeah, flesh game. All about the flesh. She's in love. Oh, I got a man, girl. Look, I got a man. You ain't figuring his spirit out. You ain't trying to check out his soul. You don't see he always want to spin. And every now and then he'll nail to the cross. And then he spit. Yeah, it's a flesh game. Because she's feeding her flesh thinking, well, I can buy me a man. Yeah, you're right. You bought you one. And he like another man. And they sharing things together. And that's four people going through their thing. The two guys and the two sisters who's in love with these guys, man. Same thing like the woman on the corner. Same thing like the woman on the corner. Then you got these women who ain't even trying to see who she finna let inside her. Like, man, think about it. You a woman, and you can produce nations. Man, you gotta figure out. You might produce a whole bunch of crazy people, so you gotta figure out who you land with. You can land with people for vanity, and they just losing time, life, effort, spirituality, their paths, their life purpose. They lose all that because they into vain things. I ain't trying to bark. I'm growling, man. Like, it's crazy. So children of the Most High God, like I said, I'm gonna keep children of the Most High God.